Hello, everyone, and welcome back to How's That Cuz. And this is a new weekly call that we are going to start for this week because IPL has started. And welcome to the week one IPL review. Guys, how are you feeling that now that IPL has started?
Something to do every day. Finally. Some.
Moments of high blood pressure every day.
No, not not in the first 2 days.
Bhuvan, how are you feeling?
Um, Great and pretty one-sided, I felt, both the games.
Great. So
And
let's just
both the bowling lineups, we will come to it, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah. So let's just do a quick review for the two matches, right? And we'll go like this. Let's talk about the most frustrating moment that you felt of the week. There were only two games this week. So what was the most frustrating moment for the week?
I think for me it is, am I not bowling Mayank? They have to
Am I?
ball Mayank a lot more because the moment Mayank plays well, the team overall bowling attack goes up a notch. So for me, the frustrating moment was, why are you not giving bowling to Mayank?
Am I fine complaining after the win? I think we'll get used to this through our calls.
So is that your frustrating moment of the week?
Yeah.
Mine, you mean?
Yeah.
My,
Mine is inability of KKR. What is that bowling? What is happening? It is felt as if from ball one they just kept on losing. I thought I saw SRH's bowling and I'm frustrated with that, which I don't know what to choose between SRH.
Okay.
But recency bias is kicking in and I'm going to choose KKR.
Very
bowling.
good. Okay. What about you, Naveen?
For me, I think it's the MI chase. I don't know. Something felt off after Rickerton's wicket. It felt too slow. Why are you dragging it on so much? I don't understand. And also another complaint I had was, what is the point of bringing in Sky? You were so comfortable, right? Bring in a Mince. Maybe gave him this 1-2 games where it is a absolute win for you. Like give him some game time or something. So that, I mean, one run of the last over, the
Okay,
dragging
Bhuvan.
on frustrated me.
Great answer. Bhuvan, for you, what was the most frustrating moment?
You go first.
Uh,
I will
for
reserve.
me, the most frustrating moment was SRH forgetting to field, and Ishan Kishan cannot keep. You cannot have Tower of London between and let go everything. That was the most frustrating. Basic.
I
Dinesh
think
Reddy to stop a boundary ran outside the boundary and tried to stop it
it's
from there.
twice.
Twice. Okay, you are not
Not once,
bowling.
twice.
You cannot bowl, and you
You
cannot
cannot
field
field.
also.
Include keeping in.
And if I include keeping, I don't know. So there was this
I
debate
think.
going on yesterday. Who should be keeping? Should it be Klaasen, who's a
Class.
horrible fielder, or should it be Kishan, who's a horrible keeper?
And a
Like,
great fielder.
I don't know. I was so
I
frustrated
don't
with
think.
watching.
Yeah, I finish your point and let Bhuvan finish. My only question is really Kishan that bad a keeper? Or
yes.
it felt
No,
like
no.
No, he's bad at keeper. He's
he's
keeping
bad.
as
He's bad. Is he this bad? It felt like the
No, I
batter was
don't
doing a
think
fake
so.
shot and the keeper forgot that he had to catch the ball.
no. I think the
It was a
captaincy.
fake shot.
I think the captaincy added a lot more pressure onto him, but in general, he's not that great a keeper.
Yeah,
But
but
how can
now
you
that I
let go of
think
a
of it,
ball?
I think Kushagra is keeping for Jharkhand. So I don't think Kishan is even keeping for Jharkhand. So
Yeah.
So then my question is, I go back to the Sky press conference he did before World Cup. We want a keeper in the top order. That is why we picked Kishan. Okay, so I don't
Keeper on
understand that.
paper.
Keeper on paper. Okay, yeah, that was my most frustrating
Same
moment.
as
Like
Finn Allen.
Finn Allen.
Yeah,
Oh,
keeper
same
on
as Finn Allen.
Yours is
paper.
Okay,
keeper on paper. Finale.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was my frustrating moment. But what is your frustrating moment, Bhuvan?
Kishore, sorry, Bhuvan, what's yours?
Uh, Listening to optimistic SRH fan because I manage the page, so I know. So
Please, can you
seeing
elaborate
their,
on?
seeing
In
their
one
bowling
phase,
and
did you
seeing
feel the
their
optimism
talk.
was too much?
When they said they will outbat us, and I'm like, yeah, too much now. I mean, it can't happen. You have to see your bowling lineup, man. You don't have a bowling lineup. How are you
I
this optimistic? And
I thought they showed optimism
second of
after
all,
DDP's wicket.
oh no,
I think you know
they
what
showed
you
optimism after the catch though, the controversial catch.
Catch.
for people who want to understand more about SRH's bowling, please go to her preview video and see where Bhuvan talked about. Yes, where is the bowling? Where is the bowling? I remember that moment very well. Where?
But what a way to start IPL. Two teams, no bowling.
Yeah,
No bowling team started up right away. How much ever
Okay.
you score, it does not matter after that if you have that kind of a bowling.
there is one more team who's gonna play tomorrow, like today, like when the video will be uploaded.
Yeah. We'll talk. We'll come to that at the end. Now, moving from the most frustrating moment, what do you think was the most impressive moment of the week for you guys?
Hmm.
I can
Do
go
bhai,
I
for
dono
can go
tabahi.
first. Okay.
yeah, Dono
I'm sorry.
Tabahi. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, Rohit and Kohli both showing that why they shouldn't be
Be
retired.
written off.
And yeah, and as Sanjay Bangar and I think one more person was there in the commentary, and they were like, "Please come back to Test cricket, and please come
Ambati
back as a
Raidu.
captain."
Ambati Raidu. Whom I
Yeah,
will
Ambati
not
Raidu.
trust. I will not trust for the rest. I will never trust. Anyways, forget it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
not go there. But
Yeah.
there are certain people who are MLA candidates for two parties within the span of 1 week.
Yeah.
So
So I don't
you
want to
know,
trust.
it shouldn't be.
You know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, Kishore, what was the most impressive moment for you for the week?
For me, Aniket Verma, I think he played well. I thought, considering he had a middling season domestic, he continued where he left off last season. So I think he will be a bright spot. But again, even though he was impressive, I'm frustrated that they sent him too low.
So, tying
Yeah.
back to the frustrating moment also.
Yes.
Okay. Lalit, you were saying something when I cut you short.
I think there were a lot of good batting performances, but I'll choose boundary rating. My God, Phil Salt was amazing yesterday. My goodness, I felt like he finished the match doing fielding only. For that SRH bowling 200 chasing for RCB, it doesn't matter. Anyone will come and chase for them. I felt like he finished the match during fielding itself.
and also
Beautiful.
class in leaving that like easy chance of like that catch. My God.
And Naveen, what was the
Yeah.
most impressive performance for you?
For me, who is
Impressive
bowling? I
movement.
mean, yeah, who is bowling? Because I mean, yes, Duffy had a great man of the match performance, but if you look at Bhuvi, he went for 7.8 economy, bowling 2 overs in the death. Amazing, like doing year after year after year, like great from Bhuvi.
No, fair enough. For me, the most impressive moment of the week was, I'm struggling between two, but I think I'll choose Lord granting one of his wishes already, right?
Of
I like
course.
everyone writing off that, oh, what will Shardul do? What can he do?
First three matches, never write out Lord.
Yeah.
Ask Rishabh.
So, yeah, so never write off Lord. First three matches.
First three matches.
Like the way he came and he's like, oh yeah, so what? Bolt went for runs, Bumrah also went for runs, but I'll get you the wickets because I am the lord of this team.
Not
Oh yeah,
one,
Golden,
not two, but three wickets.
3 wickets.
golden arm for a reason. Like he has a gold. He has a
I
knack of
think
taking wickets. Like he will
no,
get you wickets out of nowhere.
no. I think I also see that if he's not the person who has to lead a bowling attack, or like if he's a fourth or a fifth bowler, he perfect tends to perform well. I don't know why. Like when
Sure, don't trust Lord. I know you're an MI fan. Just telling out of
no,
experience.
we have
Don't
enough
trust.
options. We have enough
That,
options.
that is why I'm saying,
Ashwini
That is
or
better.
Chahar or someone will
yeah,
come.
Lord
That is
has
better.
granted one of his wishes. Two more left. We don't
Already,
know
yeah.
when we'll get the other two wishes. But that was the most impressive moment for me. The way that
Yeah.
I think we underestimate Shardul a lot. I think even people playing cricket underestimate Shardul a lot. But the smarts that he has and the ability for him to always be on lookout for wickets, irrespective of what run rate he goes at. And I think wickets are going to be very important this IPL, especially looking at the previous two matches, because 200 plus chases were chased like it's nobody's business, right? So if you're not able to take wickets, then I think it's going to become very difficult for bowling attacks to contain these batters. The way, I mean, I know I'm going to drift ahead a bit, and the way Rohit batted, oh my God, this is the Rohit that we want to see in IPL, and this is the Rohit I'm pretty sure everyone will pick in their Mumbai all-time 11s also.
Not yet. Too low a sample size, apparently.
I
Uh,
think
I was
I think he has
impressed.
scored what 1/6 of his runs in this match only, no? Like he only scores 400 runs. So
no, I think one.
A resident MI fan will surely comment and will let you know that you are wrong.
I think there are a couple of frustrating seasons with Rohit, but I think this season, as I've told, I hope
Yeah.
it's a big
500
season.
runs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think as
Yeah.
our resident MI fan also predicted that he thinks this is Rohit's second last season and a very
Yeah.
big season for Rohit,
Yeah.
where he will perform definitely for MI. Okay, let's move on to the game of the week. There were only two games, so I don't know which one we would pick, right?
RCB SRH for me, I think.
I have
It was
a game.
quicker. That is why.
Okay, what is your game of the week, Lalit?
RCB versus MI. In my head, it's happening. These games are two ways to decide what. In my head, RCB versus MI is going on. I choose that.
Okay, RCB versus MI for you. Yeah, Kishore, what are the game of the week for you?
It has to be the MI game. MI KKR.
MI, KKR.
First win of the first match after what 14 years for MI.
12 years. 2012.
2012.
2012
was
apparently
us.
was the last.
Yeah, 14,
16.
right? Then
But 14,
14
yeah,
years.
26,
14
13
years.
years or 14 years.
We are in 26, guys, not in
Yeah.
24.
4.
Yeah. Oh.
But I know Rohit played like he played in T20 World Cup 24, but we're in 2026.
Yeah.
What was
And
yours?
mine, I don't think I've seen the game of the week yet.
You should get in my head. You will
Maybe
get
I should get into Lalit said and see the RCB MI match.
RCB MI game. Better.
But no, I don't. See, honestly, I think both the games fizzled out so early in the chases
Yeah.
that it became boring after a point of time. And I agree with Naveen about the second game dragging on till the 19th over. I don't know.
It doesn't
20th
need to
over.
be
Forget.
transferred. Yeah.
20th
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, that is definitely there. I think RCB versus SRH has a leg up. At least
So
15.1 they finished. Game
yeah.
5
So
overs.
so just
some
because
time
of that,
people.
yeah, just because of that, RCB and SRH are like, let's get it done, bro. Let's just get it done and go back. So RCB SRH for me. Yeah, Bhuvan.
Upcoming games will be my game of the week. I mean,
Game of the week happening next week.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so
if I
yeah.
if I have to, like, as a RCB fan, I will choose that game. But my God, like, this MI game tried so much that I have respect for Patidar and all those people, like, coming bashing, and then they're like,
TDP.
"Haan, chalo."
I
TDP,
think here
Kohli.
is where I give a shout to Rohit. Rohit was also like, I don't give a damn. I'm just going to go and make sure that this match is either done or I'm gone.
So here,
Yeah.
so here is where I think I agree with Naveen. Like, why did you have to even send like Sky
Sky.
or someone?
Sky.
And at least Sky tried to bat fast,
Yeah.
right?
I would have sent
only-
Namandir and be like, go finish, bro. There is a good chance for you to finish. Just go finish.
No, because
You'll
there's
get
also
over under your belt also, right? Like in a
runs under your
proper
belt.
game. Yeah. Proper game, you will
Definitely.
get time. Sky is just played the T20 World Cup.
Or
so
send in the man in form Rutherford and be like, "Ki, bro, just get it done, man."
Yeah.
No, but also, how many times will you chase 220 plus and you can do it in like 17 overs? They
Yeah.
had the opportunity to finish it in 17
Net run
overs.
rate, no? Net
Yeah,
run rate
net
is
run
going
rate.
to
And
get
they
a
could
boost.
have got a amazing boost for it, right? So that
Man,
is
for
where
12 overs there.
And
they were
also,
batting
like, I can understand why MI did that, because they were like, "कि game जीतना है, बहुत time हो गया, नहीं जीता है."
नहीं,
So
but
they are like,
एक बार जब जीत पक्का था, like I think they came under, they
12
came
overs
30.
only. No, I think after 12 overs only it was done. The game was done.
I mean,
at 12
they just
overs.
didn't want to take risk. That's it. They were like, "नहीं नहीं, we just
हम
want to
कोई भी
win it."
कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे हम जीतेंगे
Yeah. And at least
Commentators were trying
not
to
in front
push
of
the
this
game after
bowling.
the fact they were not able to.
Yeah, at least not in front of this
Yesterday,
No, I
bowling
think
that they
yesterday,
can lose or something.
I think after Rickelton wicket, Hardik really slowed down. I don't like this happened. Hardik tends to do it, but he has done it. He slowed down pretty much.
At least Hardik came and hit the first two balls for boundaries, right? That's what I remember.
After
He
like
came,
that's what that
uh,
after that he slowed down a bit.
After that, he slowed down.
after that he slowed down. And I think
Like
Tilak is not able to, was not striking it at all. So I don't understand,
I mean, there's a form exchange between Tilak and Sky when it comes to the jerseys matter. So it's okay.
Okay, let's move to the next section, which is the standout player of the week. Both with the bat and the ball. I can go first with the ball for me. As much as I praised Lord earlier, I really like what Jacob Duffy did and the lengths that he was able to hit. And yeah, I the plan that RCB came with, at least for the first 6 to 8 overs, about trying to tie up both Head and Abhishek, it did work. They did get wickets, and they dented SRH's strength. Right, SRH's strength is the top order batting, and they were able to slow down SRH to a certain extent. I saw Klaasen actually hitting some full tosses back to the long on, so that he couldn't get out, and they could build a bigger score. So for me, with the ball, it was Duffy. With the bat, so many performances. I loved the way Rohit played, but I think the person that impressed me the most was Ankrish Raghuvanshi. Coming at four and doing that, there was a shot that he hit over somewhere between extra cover and long off, right? Just the way that he just twisted the blade and it just went for a six. I think he did that to Bolt or Lord. I'm not sure. I thought Raghuvanshi impressed me the most in the first two games. And DDP. This gear of DDP is impressive, man. Like he just stepped out, chipped the bowler for a six, a fast bowler for a six. So for me, with ball, it is Jacob Duffy and Ankrish Raghuvanshi and DDP. What about you guys?
For me, with the ball, I'll still give it to Bhuvi. And okay, the way Duffy did, great, but I can't get past the Bhuvi's numbers, man. And that too in Chinnas for me. So that with the ball and with the bat, I'll give it to Kishan. Even though everything is falling apart, he's still batting at 200 strike rate. Amazing performance. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, who wants to go next?
for me
For
with the
me, go on, Kishore, go on.
yeah, for me with the bat, for me it's again Aniket. Like think for me that the thing that he has done is far more important. Like I didn't expect that from him. I thought people will find him out, but the way he batted, for me, impressive. I think even he had some really good shots all around the park. And uh, for me, even Rickleton, I think for everybody who doubted that he wouldn't be starting and Dickok would be starting,
Not me,
I'm
but
like,
yeah, go ahead.
It would have been stupid by MI if they started with
yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, for
QDK.
me, yeah. And
But
for me,
QDK
bowling,
was the man in form, right? Ahead of
no,
But I
both
think,
were in equal form. I
yeah.
didn't the
But
form,
Yeah.
both were
QDK
in
is
equal.
also
Actually,
carrying a niggle, which
I think
Kevin
Rickelton is
Peterson said.
maybe, but I think Rickelton is in better form because he did it from three,
Yeah.
and now you're giving him power play, which means
and
Opening,
so.
yeah.
Exactly. And Rickleton in general has a higher ceiling now. QDK does not have 200 plus strike rate ceiling. That
Yeah,
MI knows that. MI saw that last year also. MI knows that quite well.
Yeah.
yeah. And who with the ball for you?
It has to be Duffy. I think Duffy bowled really well. I think how much salt is really important for them, but even Duffy, the way he broke that SR stop order, it was done there.
Mm. Okay, yeah, Lalit.
I think ball is for me also it's Duffy. I mean, I think he already told in the press conference that I'm just warming up the seat for Hazelwood. To be able to do that after what Hazelwood had last year, that is still very impressive. And he broke the match. He broke the match in the power play itself, taking out both Head and
Abhishek.
Abhishek in power play for SRH. That itself breaks their back. I mean, I agree with Naveen and Kishore that Aniket and mainly Kishan really batted well. But you always knew that after Abhishek and Head fell, that the game was out of their reach because
Yeah,
whatever
you
they
needed
scored,
a
their 30 40
260,
shot.
270
Exactly.
to at least have some
So
chance.
that whatever they score from there, it's going to be at least 30 40 shot. And that is down to Duffy. Brilliant bowling. Really well done. Really trapped Abhishek for no room. Really trapped Head for the way he bowled. Really good job. For me, the bat, of course, the veterans batted really well. They scored above 190 strike rate. A lot of good batting performances. But for me, it has to be DDP. It felt like the pre-injury last year, 2025 DDP just came back.
2025, you mean?
2025, yeah. He left and Mayank came in, right? And
Yeah.
Before that, DDP was doing really well for RCB, and the same thing. He just continued there.
I think
Batted
he went up a level, right?
Yeah, he went up a level.
His
Yeah.
domestic has been
phenomenal.
so far.
But last year I saw these glimpses. In power play, he can really do this. He killed the match there. He absolutely. Even Kohli agreed that I wanted to up the ante, but I saw him and I just kept giving him strike.
Absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant batting by DDP.
Yeah.
I immensely. I think it's not a shocker that he has this talent, but I'm looking forward to him replicating this way. That way, the burden of salt will decrease a lot for Marcin.
Yeah. Bhuvan.
I will go with the ball. I will go Bhuvi because we know that he could do a lot in power play, but in depth also he bowled like really well. Like so
Okay.
for me, I mean, kind of like if you don't have Hazelwood, if you don't have any lead, like he's
No, but if
leading
also,
the.
But if you
also
don't
if
have
you don't have
batters
any
in the opposition side,
batters at the opposition, then
I mean, yeah, but that's.
Still Shepherd League, no?
I mean,
Shepherd.
it's Shepherd at the end of the day, so we
But
can't.
come on, you cannot compare
Compare
Shepherd to
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
No,
Is
but
not
do
a
you
bowler.
do you have any other option? All I'm saying is, did he do better than the person opposite?
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
what a comparison.
Amazing. Yeah, okay, sorry, Bhuvan. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, like movie for me, and for batting, I will say Harshal or the Ishan Malinga, like the way they did. So, but yeah, jokes apart, I will go with Jinx. Jinx really batted well.
If
So
someone had to choose Jinx,
I
Yeah.
have an issue with that, but okay. I think maybe we can follow how
I
see
mean, he went slow, like
after the power
like
play.
yeah,
but he
after
is
the power play he
maximizing
went
his
slow.
ability. For that, I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, he should like be like till power play I will bat. After that,
Exactly.
retired out.
Retired out.
My
पर वो
turn, my
KKR
work
टीम
is
पे
done.
क्या भरोसा है भाई वो क्या ही करेगा
I mean,
No, but I
क्या
think if you
भरोसा
are
भी
able to get in, like if you are able to give Rinku 10 more balls, and then I think if you're able to get in Ramandeep at least 2-3 overs before the
please,
kick off,
Prior.
right?
please. I mean, it's okay. Like
let's see. I mean,
yeah.
I totally agree that Jinx should get out after power play, but let's see about their middle order. I'm still not bought onto the middle order.
Rinku, okay. Ramandeep, I can't. I
Complete
mean,
middle order, yeah. I'm just saying middle order.
No, but I'm saying like if you
Even
don't have a
Cam Green,
bowling,
I'm not
if you
still bought
don't have a
onto.
bowling attack, you need to aim for 250, right?
Yeah,
Like this is a pitch where they should have scored 250,
250.
right?
They were looking good for 250.
Yeah, and
But then
Bumrah,
middle
see,
order
Yeah, and
suffered
then
up.
I think Bumrah went at 9, which is slightly higher. So 250 should have been on,
yep.
right? And they slowed down and they didn't.
Bumrah
But
was
yeah,
going
Spotify,
at
you need a
11s.
he
Bumrah was
started at
going at
11s.
11s.
Yeah.
He came down to 9.
Came down after
down to
Farwell
9.
took wickets and
Yeah.
everything.
So that's
But
why
yeah,
you need a Powell in between, like
you need a
to
finisher though at the same time.
yeah.
I'm not going to take
Where will
away.
they put in a finisher?
No, remove Green. I think
No,
I'm
I
not
meant
sure on Green.
they need to. One of their finishers has to go big, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Ramandeep or Rinku should have a brilliant season, blistering season.
Yeah.
But looking at Bhuvan's face, we'll see what happens with
No,
Ramandeep.
but the thing is, they don't have the bowling to back it up.
So let's look at that. And I think, guys, please let us know, what your standout performers and the standout game for the week was, and keep following us at How's That Cuz. If you're liking what you're doing, please drop a like, share our videos with everyone and comment. And please subscribe so that, you'll enjoy this amazing content that we'll be bringing you to IPL. And guys, please comment and engage. We do engage a lot on comments. Thank you.